Hello, hello, hello. It is Wednesday. Wednesday night, you guys. Winning Wednesday. You guys already know. I didn't even put nothing in the comments. I forgot. Whew, if y'all only knew what kind of week I'm having. Hey. Hi, Mike. Hi, Natasso Righteous. Okay, I got it. Hey, William Senior Care. Hey, Exodus. All right, so I'm tired, y'all. I hate when I come on here and say that. It sets the tone. But I have had a time this week. I have had a time. Busy, busy, busy. And also just trying to, pull back, get some rest. I'm in a training class this week. Had to adjust some schedules in my homes. So I filled in this week. And I am also planning for the work series next week. So let me put something. What are we going to talk about tonight? Let's see. Because I was just like, it's 6 o'clock. Let me jump on. I told y'all I am trying diligently to be consistent with Winning Wednesdays. Okay, so tonight, let's see. What can I put in the comment? Oh, I'm just going to put Winning Wednesday. I got to put something in here. I just jumped on. I ain't put nothing. How y'all doing tonight? How is everybody doing? Anybody got any wins for me? Anybody want to share anything? Want me to share something? Share some wins. Make me feel good. Hey, Saucy. Hey, Snow Child. What's up, Shoreway? Shoreway out there handling business, huh? Yeah. Some of y'all check in with me. Some of y'all don't. Y'all just leave me hanging. But some of y'all be checking in with me. Hey, New York. New York got an event coming up soon. I'm excited. New York Elite. I'm excited for you. Yes. Hey, Saucy Visuals. You gonna be in Cleveland, aren't you, Saucy? I had quite a few people hit me up and say they were going to be in Cleveland, but I had a lot of people hit me up and say they was going to be in Dallas. So I guess Dallas people are chiming in. Oh, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. I'm so proud of you. Hey, Krista. Hey, Shavonda. Hey, you guys. So it is Winning Wednesday. Can somebody put winning in the comments for me? Somebody put winning in the comments for me. Let me see that y'all can hear me so I can make sure I'm communicating. I thought you was going to be in Cleveland. Yes. Saucy's going to be in Cleveland. Anybody else going to be in Cleveland? Shavonda says she winning. Shahada says she winning. Okay, Snow Child winning too. Okay. I'm doing good, Krista. Just got a lot going on this week as usual, but hey, I take it all in stride. Hey, Hamdi. I think Hamdi's going to be in Cleveland. I think so. If I remember correctly. Let me see. I think you are. Cleveland or Dallas, one of them. I know you coming. Hey, Krista says she's winning. Shoreway Dump Truck says he's winning. Yeah, you winning, ain't you? So how did the closing go? Everything go good? Everything go smooth? Everything going... Oh, Shavonda's going to be in Dallas. Okay, Humdy. I thought Humdy was going to be in one of them. So Snowchild said, I'm in Las Vegas, but what's going on in Cleveland? The work series is sold out, babe. I'm sorry. It is sold out. The work series. It is already sold out in Cleveland. The next stop will be Dallas. We will be in Dallas the weekend of July 13th. So if you have not checked in on the work series, you need to go to Eventbrite and search work, WORC, WORC, not K, and get get tapped in on the work series. Hey G Sally, hey Daddy. You just want somebody to call you Daddy. No, I'm just playing. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad everything went well for you. Dang, Saucy said I'll be in Dallas too. Okay. So you coming to both. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. Each event has something different, has different people. Like Cleveland, I believe it's going to be a grant writer there, somebody with funding, and I can't remember what else, but it's about 6 people besides me, Sharonica, and Dwayne that are going to be in Cleveland. Thank you, Krista. Krista put the link in the comments. I wonder, can I pin that? Let me see. You the bomb. I love Krista. She be on point. So the comment is pinned. So if you guys want to lock down Dallas, Cleveland is sold out. So don't even try to buy a ticket to Cleveland. Go ahead. Dallas is still open. We still got a few more tickets for Dallas, but Cleveland is sold out. Hey, Karaje. Oh, you got a huge win. What's your win? What's your win, Shoreway? Tell me what your win is. I want to hear some wins. It is Winning Wednesday. Why you guys thinking of some wins to put in the comment? Just go ahead and share this out with 3 people. Share it out with 3 people so they can come in and we can, talk about our subject tonight. I don't even know what I'm talking about tonight. But I have been getting the question of the hour multiple times. People keep hitting me up in my DMs. Y'all know my link is in my bio. All you got to do is go to the link, book a call. But I know people are getting irritated because my calls, I think right now it's like July that you can get in a call. And I think it's only like a couple of days left in July. We are being totally booked up with calls, and I can't do any more than 2 days. I'm already stretched, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm already stretched. I did have one premium client that I guess, I don't know, some stuff was going on. I have no idea, but they did pull out. So I do have 1 slot left for a premium client, and I will not be accepting anybody else until 4th quarter. So just to let you guys know. And just to let you guys know, when you put down a deposit on the premium, the premium package and you pull out, you lose your deposit. So you better be sure it's something you want to do, because I don't give back deposits. Hey, Roses. I like it that way. How you doing? Did y'all share it? Did y'all share this out with 3 people? Just share it with 3 people. We're going to be talking about, I'm thinking, let's talk about starting your journey. Like the different steps that you need to go through to start your group home, because I've been getting that so much lately. People been watching the different podcasts, my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed on my YouTube, make sure you go over there and you subscribe to my YouTube. I'm actually in the process with working with somebody with coming out with more content. I know some of my stuff on there, somebody made a comment and said, "Oh my God, you made a new video," because I made a video about a month ago. I'm only one person, y'all. And if I had like the perfect team that could just get everything done, then I would have it done. But you know how it is sometimes. You have people and they don't do what they say they gonna do, or they take your money and they don't do nothing. And yeah, I've been dealing with all of that. But hey, you know, it is what it is. I still keep a smile on my face. I just keep it moving because I ain't got time to be dealing on no negativity. Somebody put that in the comments. No negativity, okay? No negativity on this live on my page. All right? So Danny says she's booked and blessed. Danny, you booked a call, didn't you? I think Danny booked a call. Danny, put what date you got in, because I think my dates are like maybe end of July, beginning of July. Hey, your favorite nurse. How you doing? Hey Roman. Yes, I am in Arizona. I am currently, I'm home in Arizona, and I'm located in Arizona. Sometimes I don't be in Arizona, y'all. Let's see. So, we're going to get into the questions, but then while we're doing the questions, I'm going to kind of talk on a topic so we can kind of keep it, you know, because we be going all over the place on these, crying, talking about Jesus, all kinds. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. All right, so look, I can't pronounce your name. Leia Lachi, maybe? I don't know. Can you help with getting clients in the Houston area? I be marketing, but it be hard. Okay, when you say you be marketing, I want you to list in the comments the different ways that you are marketing. And then we're going to follow up on your question on yes, I can help. I can assist you to get clients anywhere. I do have packages that will market for you and try to get you clients and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I never absolutely make people, I can positively get you this many clients. I never do that. I do my best, and I'm telling you, so far I've been able to get people clients. So when I stop being able to get people clients, then I guess I'll stop doing it. But yes, I can't help with that. Let's see. You silly, Leslie. Hey, Kay. That's right. No negativity. Tell them, Danny. No negativity on this. That's right, Krista. No negativity. Listen, while I'm going through these comments, I told everybody, share this with 3 people. Share this with 3 people. But don't share with no negative people. We don't need no negative people on this live. I like it that way. No negativity. That's right. All right, G. Sally. Thank you. No negativity. So Nia says, how do we find you on YouTube? Myrrie Hayes. If you put in Myrrie Hayes, I believe I'm under Myrrie06 or something like that. But if you put in Myrrie Hayes, you will find me on YouTube. Yeah, it's the same as just take the "the" off and put in Myrrie Hayes, and you'll find me. Thank you, Saucy. Saucy knows what I am on YouTube. Yes, Myrrie Hayes. Hey, Tuku. Hey, Quiz Boom. How you doing? Hey, Nita. Okay, so Nita says, how can I get started in Arizona? All right, so that's kind of what the subject is going to be tonight, even though I'm going to answer questions on what you guys, when you ask me questions, I'm going to answer them or try to answer them. I jotted down a couple of things the other day, so I pulled it up just now. I got a cheat code. No, I'm just playing. No, I just was jotting down some different subjects like I want to cover, because I keep getting the question, like, how do I get started? And so I just jotted down, how do you get started on your journey? Because I always say it's a journey. You know what I'm saying? This group home thing is a journey. You can't just expect to get there overnight. It is a process. And in some states, it's a longer process than others. With different types of home, it's a longer process than others, because you may be able to get in under one type of home quicker than you can on another. I know right now, DDD in Arizona, they won't even review your application until after March 2024. So Louisiana, the type of home that we were researching, they're not taking applications till 2025. So it's just going to depend on where you're trying to do the group home and what type of group home that you're trying to do. But it's a process. So you can't expect to get into this group home game and just overnight, hey, I got a group home and it's full of clients and my billing went through. No, this is going to be months. You're going to have to set the home up. You're going to have to, once you get the license, you get the survey and you get licensed, then you're going to have to get credentialed if you're going that way. If you're trying to get reimbursed through Medicaid, you got to get a Medicaid number so you can get reimbursements from the state. If you're going private pay, you're going to have to be marketing to get people that's going to pay you whatever rate you're trying to receive. So it's going to be a process. You got to be ready to work. If you're scared of work, I think I posted that on my story. If you the type of person that's scared of work, then you hiding for money. Because all this passive income stuff that's going around, it's a lot of people out here talking about things that ain't never did it. And to me, that's like a problem. It's a lot of people out here saying stuff that ain't never did it. They're just selling you the idea of doing something. So if anybody is coming to you saying, hey, I can get you a group home set up, unless it's unlicensed and unregulated, yes, I could throw you up an unlicensed, unregulated group home all day long in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? But a licensed group home, you're going to have to go through a process. So I always tell people, just take your time, just breathe, and just do everything that's required, because there are going to be some requirements. So if you're trying to get ready in Arizona, you need to, if you don't know what type of home you want to do, if you're starting from the basics, you don't even know what type of home you're going to do, you need to do some market research, which that's find a need. Find what need that you're trying to fill. Look into your passions. If your passion is kids, then look into kids. If your passion is, seniors, then look into seniors and then narrow it down. But you're going to have to do what technically is called market research. I always say, find the need in your area. You just going to have to do some research. I can't tell you. People message me all the time and say, well, what type of home should I do? I don't know. It depends on what state you in, what county, you know what I'm saying, what your passions are, what area you live in. It's going to depend on a lot. What kind of weight you can carry. I just can't throw out something out to you and say, throw it up against the wall, do this type of group home. No, there's a process. There's a strategy that we need to go through to see. You might be connected to, I sit up here and tell you, do behavioral health. And then I find out that 2 of your aunties work for this government agencies that you know what I'm saying, that has access to a plethora of clients. Well, of course, I'm going to tell you, if you got an inside connect, then try to do what that inside connect can help you with so you can fill your bags quick. So I'm saying there's so many different things that play into what type of group home should I do. But I get DMs all the time with people saying, what should I do? I'm like, I don't even know. I don't know you. I don't know where you're at. I don't know. You could be in Istanbul. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So It's like there's things that you have to do. There's work that you have to do to figure out what's hype. And I do behavioral health, but I'm not going to sit up here and tell every single person that I meet, do behavioral health, because it ain't for everybody. I've had clients that paid me thousands of dollars to help them set up a behavioral health home. And then they get the home set up and get the first client and they're like, this booger is crazy. I hate using that term, but that's what they said. And they closed their house down. So I'm never going to just be like, and I had gave them training. I had meetings with them. I had went over everything with them. But they didn't understand. These clients are mentally ill. They might get up on a table and just go. They might slap you. They might, you know what I'm saying? Some of these people are, they don't know what's going on. And so that's the type of clients you may or may not get. You may get a calm client that's just quiet and doesn't do anything, that might be dealing with depression or whatever. But there's so many things that play into that is what I'm trying to say. So, hey, Nasal. And so I don't want to just be like, this is the type of group home you should do. And when I say group home, it's kind of like, that covers so many things because I'm the group home queen. So, you know what I'm saying? It's multifaceted. It's so many pieces to this. Even though right now I just do behavioral health, but I did, assisted living. I did children homes. I did multiple. So that's why I reference myself as the group home queen. But there's so many different types of group homes. There's aging out foster care, which is coming up a lot lately. A lot of people want to do that. Veterans homes would be considered a group home. It's just all kinds. So you need to recognize the need. You need to tie the need with what you want to do. Because that passion, when someone, when people are cursing me out, raising their voice at me and threatening my life, it's my passion from my sister that was mentally ill that keeps that love in my heart for them. So you have to find what your passion is that ties you to what you want to do. And that way it will keep you there when the times get hard. When you eating peanut butter and jelly, trying to keep food in your kid's mouth because you struggling through the process. Not that I want anybody to struggle, but I'm just saying, I'm telling y'all that it's not going to be easy all the time. It may be difficult. So you want to do something to where you'll be like, so you just won't walk away. Because I'm going to tell you, it was real easy for me to walk away from a kid's home. Real easy. That ain't my passion. I don't really care for kids like that. And then to have kids dealing with mental illness and stuff like that is too much for me. So it was easy for me. I was like, shut it down. Let's close these doors. 10 months. We closed it because that wasn't my passion. I did it because people kept saying, y'all should do kids. Y'all should do kids. You've been so successful with all these other type of homes. Do kids. And so I was like, let's try kids. I won't do that again. So yeah, I won't talk anybody who likes kids to do that, or who, a school teacher who may be good at working with kids, but that wasn't our forte. So you got to find that. You got to find what's going to make you happy and keep you there. Okay. And then you want to, here, let me see if I got any questions because it kind of stopped. No, laugh out loud. I was saying that is a blessing being, but okay. It's the best. Okay. All right, Danny, I get it. Hey, Anna. Hey, China. So Danny said, oh, and I'm ready for this live. I got my pen and paper. All right, that's right. Y'all get y'all pen and paper. Get your pen and paper out. Hey, Shavonda. In Louisiana, I have seen therapeutic homes. It's a long process. It is. And that's what I'm telling y'all. It can be long. It took me over a year to get my group home going. Yeah. So it can be a long process, but are you getting into this because you really want to do a group home? Because you feel called? Because I feel like this is my ministry. So are you being called to do this and you're like, okay, I want to do it? Or you watched me on a podcast and heard how much money that a group home can make and you like, oh, I'm down. I want the money. If you're in it for that, I'm going to tell you, it's probably not going to work for you. Because you caring for the people and taking care of your clients and taking care of your employees and taking care of your resources and your referral sources, that's what's going to bring in your reward. That is what's going to bring in your money. That's what's going to keep it flowing. So you just want to be in it for the right reasons, only because this is not a product. It's not a shirt or, you know what I'm saying, some leggings or something. This is a life that can be affected. So you want to get into it for the right reasons, you know. So Hamdi says, we have been working on different creative services. Well, good. I think you booked a call with me. I think we're supposed to go over strategy. I have been looking into something I am good, which is housing finding house. HSS services that helps people find their group home. That's good. Yes, we need that. We need people that assist people. Look, I need people to assist people because I'm assisting people doing group homes that can't find a home. It's kind of easy when you in like like the South, because people be throwing houses at me in Houston and in Georgia, places like that, but California, people don't be wanting to give up a house for a group home in California, especially to rent. So, yeah. So housing stabilization services is my passion now. Well, good for you. You got to find what works for you. Hey, the real Jasmine. If you're passionate about it, the process is worth it. It is. It really is. I can truly say that 8 years later, you know what I'm saying? It is. It's worth it. It's just you got to be invested. You know what I mean? You got to be invested and you got to invest. You're going to invest your time. You're going to invest your money. Shoot, you're going to invest your resources. You definitely going to invest some prayers. Because it can be a process. Hey, Tahara. I have been social worker for 8 years. I'm ooh, good. And you're in Texas, right? Hamdi, tell me where you're at. I can't remember. Hey, lady. Hey, Kani. Hi, Peaches. Let's see. Who else we got on here? Are y'all sharing? Y'all supposed to be sharing. So your favorite nurse says, I definitely recommend experiencing the field first. I've been a psychiatric addiction nurse for 4 years. So it's definitely not for everyone. It is not. It is not for everyone. The best thing to do, one of my clients right now is trying to open a group home. She is a premium client. She actually took a job as a caregiver so she can gain experience. So she's serious about it. When you really, really want something, you will do stuff like that. You will break. She's a digital marketing expert. And she took a job as a caregiver to get experience because she like, I'm about to do this group home thing. And she is so serious. But that's the thing about it. When you serious, she invested months ago. And she's taking her time going through the process. I told her, when you get this thing going, it's going to be amazing. Because she's not only investing, she's investing everything. She got her mom on board. You know what I'm saying? She is ready. She's learning, getting the experience. So sometimes you got to take a step back. I remember I did that. I took a step back. I was making decent money. I was making in my bonuses what I made as a caregiver, working in merchant services at the bank. And I got my certification so I could work in my homes. So when people do stuff like that, you know they serious about it. That's why I say you're going to invest time, you're going to invest money, you're going to invest all kinds. You're going to invest, your soul into it. Hey, Mr. J Honcho. Hey, Tent Mobile. Let's see. I'm scrolling down. Shavonda, very costly. You have to pay up front before they pay anything. Oh, you mean, yeah, when you're doing a licensed group home, you got to get that group home up and running. If you hire people, you got to pay people. You have to invest. And that's why I always tell people, you want to have at least $100,000. I'm sorry, access to. So it might be funding, credit cards. You know what I'm saying? Some stock you may be able to sell. Who knows? Bitcoin. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Let's see. All right. So hey, Miracle Baby. Megagram. Hey, I haven't seen you in a minute. All right. Oh, so you're in Minnesota. Why was I thinking, what did I say? I thought you was in Dallas or something. Hey, Ray of Pearls. Hey, Quizzy. You off tonight? Quizzy's a premium client and he working. Because when you're serious about having your group home, you're going to do the things that you have to do to get there. You're going to have to, like I said, you're going to have to recognize the need. That's the first thing. You need to start strategizing and thinking about what's the need in your area. Then you need to research and understand the legal requirements. That's what a lot of people fail to do. Pull the regulations in your area. If you're in Minnesota, pull the regulations in Minnesota for the type of home you're trying to do. So you can already have that information because your policies need to match those regulations. Your forms and things like that need to match up with what's regulated. You need to be keeping records. There's things that are required when you have a licensed group home. So pull the regulations so you can have them. You can be reading them. And that's the thing about my team. When we get somebody from an area, we have to pull the regulations and skim them mugs until that person purchases a package. At first, when we do that call, we have to skim those regulations to see what's going on in your area if it's not an area that we've worked with before. So yeah. So it's nothing for us because we do it a lot. But there are some people that have issues with reading, and deciphering the regulations. But we do it quite a bit. So, but it is required. You need to find out what the regulations are. So, all right. And then the next thing is you need to formulate a strategic plan. A lot of times the regulating agency in I would say in a lot of states will require you to send them a budget. So you're going to need to know what type of expenses go into having that group home because they want to know if we give them money from Medicaid, what are they going to do with this money? What are the salaries going to be of the people? And I mean, it don't have to be like exact, but it does need to kind of match up. I have a couple in Virginia and, Virginia requires that for behavioral health. You have to do a budget and you have to send them a budget and they don't want no summary budget. They want because I know the people that did the budget, they came back to me and was like, what are they saying? And I'm like, you got to be more detailed. You got to tell them where this money's going to go, because they want to know. So yeah, so you need to do a strategic plan so you can know like what type of clients, what you're expecting to get in. Your market research would go into that strategic plan. Now, if you're going to a bank to try to get funding, you need to do a business plan. I don't do a business plan because I don't go to get bank funding. But if you are planning on getting bank funding, like a bank loan, you need to do a business plan. Yep. If not, do a strategic plan. You need something. Then, like I said, budget and financial planning. So you need to understand the aspects of running a group home. You need to do your research to see what groceries are costing. How much does it cost to feed, how many ever people you're going to have in your home. You need to get that down too. So you can be fully aware of about how much, and it's not going to be exact, but you need a baseline to say, this is about how much I'm going to be spending based on my area and how much caregivers or behavioral health techs make, or whatever you use in your, group homes, a live-in or whatever. You need to know what the rate is in your area so you can budget for that. You can make a financial plan, So, hey, credit lady. You was a PCA? Oh, awesome. Dang, you got all kind of experience. Yeah, you need a group home. Tahara says, it's going to take all of you. I'm experiencing it now with starting up. I'm appreciate the journey though. Yes, appreciate the journey. Look, let me give Tahara's testimony, because I'll be telling my mentees all the time, tell people your story, tell people your story. And she told me that she went to go pick up some furniture that she was buying, I guess off of like OfferUp or Marketplace or something like that. And she was telling the lady her story. And so the lady was like, oh, I know you came to buy this, but I got all this furniture too. You can have this. And the lady threw in extra furniture. And then when she was about to leave, she said the lady turned around and gave her all her money back. I'm just like, I tell y'all, if you tell people your story, it's going to be some haters. It's always going to be some haters in everything you do. I feel like I'm the type of person that can get along with anybody. I don't prejudge people. I'm pretty nice to everybody, and I got haters. I got people that just don't like me for no reason. So you always going to have haters. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of people, when you tell them, they will support you. And I'm not saying they're going to give you money and stuff like that, but just having someone to say, wow, you know what I mean? Or to refer you somebody. Hey, I know this person, or connect you with somebody else. It's a good feeling. So tell people your story. Tell people why you're doing it. What made you do it? Because to me, everybody that is doing a group home has some type of story. And it don't have to be a sad story or nothing like that. Don't think I'm saying, make up something to make people. No. Whatever your story that revved up that want to have a group home, tell it. Some people hit me up and send me all types of paragraphs. Oh my God, I watch your YouTube. You inspire me. That could be your story. I was watching this lady on YouTube. I felt unsatisfied with my job, and I was watching this lady, and she was talking about group homes, and I started looking into it, and I was like, wow, I could help the people in my community. That might be your story. Whatever your story is, tell it. Tell it to people. That's a form of marketing your business. you never know how that woman that she bought the furniture from, she may come back a year from now and say, hey, I can't remember what type of clients, but say she was doing seniors. Hey, my mom, she's down. We need to find a place for her to go. And I remembered you. Your story touched me. So I would love for my mom to stay in your home. You just never know. So always be telling your story. I know people done heard my story a million times. And guess what? I'm going to tell it a million more. Because it's mine. And I can share it as much as I want to. I like it that way. Said it can be blood, sweat, and tears. It can be. Opening a group home, I'm never going to say it's a fairy tale and it's all wonderful butterflies with ribbons tied around it. No, it's hard. Quizzy be working. Oh, it ain't nothing like a working man. He be working. That's right, because he's working to bring his dream to fruition, his dream to have his own group home. So you keep working. You know what I'm saying? You work on your end. I'm going to work on my end. We're going to meet up together and we're going to make that happen for you. Because you deserve it. Miracle Baby said, I'm looking forward to meeting you. Where am I meeting you at? Am I meeting you in Cleveland or am I meeting you in Dallas? Let's see. Danny, what if you don't have access to 100,000? If you don't, I didn't. I say to have like a cushion or easier journey. You know what I'm saying? Me, I had the journey. I was walking up a mountain with a stick barefoot. You know what I'm saying? With rocks cutting my feet. That's the type of journey I had. The type of journey I'm saying, if you got access to 100,000, you on a tube and you floating down the river. You know what I'm saying? It's slow, but you gonna make it to the end. You gonna make it to the bank. So you don't have to have that. I just recommend. So you can pay employees. If you're going to have other people working outside the house, you can fully support that house without breaks. You know what I'm saying? And if you get a full house, you're going to have to feed them. You're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? So when I say that, that's why I say that. But no, like I tell y'all, me and my sister was rubbing nickels together to make it through that year. We was trying to figure out, okay, how we going to pay this $2,500 plus utilities this next month. Let's see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? So I just say that to make it easier. But no, you can do it with less than that. If you in your heart know it's something you want to do and you got a plan, you can do it. You're just going to be figuring it out like I was. I'm good, Quizzy. I'm just tired. I'm in a class this week and I filled in too. Hey, Adora Maria. Hey, Jerry. So you have to have 100,000 to start up the group home? No, I'm not saying that, you guys. People always ask me, what do I recommend they have? Like, how much money should they have? And I always say, you want to have access to about $100,000 to make your journey easier. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to have that. It's not like a requirement. Well, I'm going to say, let me retract. Some states, Mississippi being one right now, you have to have $150,000 in reserves. Okay? So in some states, you do have to have reserves. And you have to have them in a bank account and you cannot touch them. So I had to pull that back. Florida, I think the last time I checked, Florida was like 35,000, something like that. I can't remember. I got too many numbers in my head. But yes, some states do require that you have money in the bank because they want to make sure. Oh, Virginia, you have to have enough Whatever your budget says your expenses are, you got to have 2 months of your expenses. So if your budget says your expenses for a month is $5,000, then you have to have $10,000 in the bank sitting there. So in some states, you do need money. So you're gonna have to figure out in your state, once you check regulations and check, the process, you need to find out. But yeah, I know Mississippi is 150,000 because it's the South. And they gonna put their little restrictions on people. All right, so hey Gifty, hey Big Joe. Since our last live Wednesday, I have took big steps getting LLC and S on. That's what I'm talking about. Long as you keep moving, that's why I call it a journey, because you just gotta keep moving. You can do little things. I know my mentorship group right now, their homework was to, some of them had to pull regulations and read through the regulations. And then some of them had to, some people had to get certifications because they had started on their certifications and hadn't finished it. And then a couple of people got to get their LLCs up and running. So yes, you just take action. You executing. You're going through the process. But it's going to take time. Hey, Blackness. Hey, Denise. Do you help individuals find those types of homes? Hey, see, connection. Look at y'all. Networking and connecting in the DM. No, not the DMs, in the comments. And she gave me a 60-inch flat screen TV that was nothing but God. That's what I'm saying. I told you. If you tell people your story, they will buy into your vision. They will. Look at that. Gave her furniture, flat screen TV, helped her furnish her house. And you getting that rental was God too. So that's all God. Miracle Baby said God's alignment. That's right. God's alignment. Javon, I am taking that journey now. My goal is to do that over 500 people house. Yes. She got big goals. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Caramel Chris. Oh, what's the tea? How you doing, lady? You working? What's the tea is my mentee too. She probably working. Behavioral health youth. My passion is the children because I was that kid in a group home. That is part of my story. Exactly. Full circle. So you was in a group home. Now you about to help people with your group home. That's powerful right there. Oh, I'm about to cry. Y'all know I can cry at any moment of my lives. Oh my gosh. I done fell in love with this woman. I met her. She came to the work series. Tahara came to the work series. I keep telling y'all, sometimes you got to get in the room so you can connect with people. Yep, you got to get in the room. Don't forget, Cleveland is sold out. We'll be in Cleveland next week. Dallas is in July. If you haven't got in on the work series, if you haven't joined my mentorship group, we connected in the mentorship group. We was about to be shouting in the mentorship in the group the other night. We had such a good time. Hey, M. White. Hey, Renata. Look at you. Hello, everybody. That's right. You got to make it work. But I think you learn and grow a lot starting from nothing to something. You do. Because I had to read. I had to teach myself how to build. I was the builder the first 2 years. So I had to teach myself how to build. Going through that process. You know what I'm saying? Till we got to the point where we could get another builder. But it does. It teaches you a lot. What they say, you getting it from the mud. Hey, Perry Boss Barber. We talking about group homes. All right. So, no, I met you on Global Women Speakers. Oh, okay. Series. And I scheduled a consultation so I can get started with my group home process. I went, okay. Now I know who you are. That's because you're a miracle baby. I didn't know. And girl, you know my eyes. I can't see the pictures. Hey, Cream Roosevelt. I cannot see the pictures. Hey, Miss Puddin'. Leah said, I'm back. My phone died. Oh my God. Did you explain how to get clients for Houston area? I've been marketing, but it's not working. What are you doing? You were supposed to put in the comments, list out what you're doing to market your business. I need to know. That way I don't want to give you something you already are doing. So tell me what you're doing to market your business. Hey, only one. Myrrie, I am working with a group of people that is helping me with funding. Yes, good. You need to tell us about it when we come back on our mentorship call. So that could be something you can share with the group. And that's another good thing about being in the room with the work series. People were able to share different information with people. And we have Facebook groups after. And that way, like, I think somebody needed liability insurance. So we're able to compare. And then, like, there's all kinds of things. I'm telling you, I have so many thoughts in my head. Like, I just really want to I want to help all of the group homes. I want us to have better employees and health insurance on a group rate. I want us to have, get discounts on 401ks and I just want to do so much. I want to do so much. Man, I'm telling you, because when you have a group home, most times you're a hard worker, but we're so disconnected. And I want to pull people together so we can work as, you know what I'm saying? Like an organization. That's what I want to do. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there so God can hear me and it'll happen. Miracle Baby, I'm in Arizona as well. I would love to connect. Look at y'all. I love it. Y'all networking. Hey, Cash Roll. Even being in this room, even being on my live, you guys. Hey, you know what? It's time. It's time. Put in the comments, networking. Put in the comments, networking. Y'all know this is interactive. Y'all gonna have to, I give y'all something, y'all give me something. Go ahead and comment so I can know y'all there with me. Put networking in the comments and then share this out with 3 people. Share this live out with 3 people. Because I know there are people out there that need to hear this information, that need to connect with one another. We just had 2 different states where people are like, wow, you in this state? We should connect. That's how relationships, y'all. I tell y'all all the time. Relationships will take you far. Man, I'm telling you. Quizzy says, how are about Pennsylvania, Myrrie? Rephrase the question and ask it again, Quizzy. I don't know what you're trying to say, babe. I like it that way. California, you have to have 3 times operating costs. That's what I'm saying. Different states, different regulations. But there's a lot of states now where you got to have some type of money. You got to have money in the bank. Do you know what you have to have in reserve in Missouri? I don't right off the bat. Missouri. I don't remember there being anything in Missouri. Not right off the bat. I don't remember. Where you at in Missouri? You in St. Louis, right? You know I'm from Missouri, right? I'm from KC, home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Whoop, whoop. You know, the Super Bowl winners. You know what I'm saying. Hey, Gifty. Hey, Bitu. What's the tea? Remember on the Zoom call, I mentioned that I got a call from Mr. Golden. He put me on to the people helping me with funding. Well, good. I'm glad. Danny says, what's SR? I don't know. What is SR? I don't even remember saying anything about SR. But explain and I will try to answer it. What's the first steps you need to start? Cash Roll says, what's the first steps you need to start? That's the subject of tonight. That is the subject. Is starting your journey. Starting. Steps to opening your first group home. So yeah, you right on point. Look, Cash Roll just reeled me back in. All right, so first steps. You need to pull regulations. You need to start doing market research to see what type of group home you want to do. Then you need to pull regulations once you know what type of group home you want to do. All right? Once you pull regulations, you have a property. You can buy a property. You can rent a property, whatever, where you're going to do that. You need to check zoning on your property. Okay? Once you check zoning, then you need to get your fire inspection. You need to make sure that house has a certificate of occupancy. You need to do a floor plan with an escape plan. You need to, then you want to do your application. And every state is different. So you may need a budget. You may not need a budget. You may need an aerial plan. You may need some areas now. You have to have sprinklers to have clients. So you may need to get sprinklers in there. So it's just going to depend on where your house is as far as HOA, as far as city, as far as state, as far as county. You're going to have to know what's going on in your area. So basically that's the first steps. Everything that I just told you is your first steps in some shape, form, or fashion to get your group home going. Since Cash Roll can't wait. Cash Roll like, what's the steps? I need the steps. But those are the steps to get your group home up and running. You know? What's the T said home? Yes, we do have. I told y'all in my mentorship group, you have homework. So where do you get the regulations from? You're going to look up the regulating agency in your area. So I don't know what state you're in, but if you DM me, I will send, you need to DM me and you need to put what state you're in. And just remind me and put regulations. And then that way my VA will know to pull from that state and send you the link. So I will give you that. Any more information, you need to book a call. No, I'm just playing. Nita says, I've been seeing a lot of foster care group homes. Yes, there are a lot of foster care group homes. There's a lot of aging out of foster care homes because I guess it's such a big thing going on right now with aging out foster care. So that's really big right now. Yep. Hey, Derry. Hey, Derry. I just noticed. Now, I saw that picture. Hey, Janilda. Let's see. I'm waving and then, girl, I know you working. Shoot. And look, everybody in my mentorship be working because they trying to get their group home going. Hey, so when will you be offering your next mentorship? Right now it's ongoing. So the only thing about it is I held the promo for longer. I was only running it through May and I think I held it till last weekend and now it's back to full price. So you can go You can actually DM me mentorship, and I can send you a link. If you're interested in doing the mentorship program, normally I make you guys book a call in order to do the mentorship, because I kind of like to go over it. But my calls are booked up to like July. So if you're interested in doing the mentorship and you want to join, you can DM me, and then Kirby will go ahead and send you the link, and then that way you can join. Once you do go through and you process the payment, you receive a contract. You go through the contract, read the contract, sign that, send it back. And then once we get that back, then that's when you receive like the link and the welcome letter and all of that. So that's basically the process. That's breathtaking and true inspiration. What's breathtaking? What are you talking about, Krista? But yeah, so it's ongoing now. We kind of got it down. So it just keeps rolling. Tahara said, love you so much, Myrrie. I wish I could have met you in Cleveland. But you met me in Atlanta. Yeah, some of the people that came to Atlanta actually bought tickets for Cleveland too, y'all. That work series was bomb. I don't care what nobody say, but I feel like Tahara feels the same way. It was just bomb. We all connected. We had a meet and greet. Some of us went out to dinner afterwards. Some people have teamed up. It's just a good, it was just a good vibe. A lot of good people. It was just awesome. Look, so yeah. Hey, you. Hey, Dami. Let's see. So Nina says, are grants available to help with starting your group home? It may be some grants out there that are available. Honest to God, I don't know about any. I am actually on my third grant person. I've had 2 people that were helping me with grants that took my money and ran. And I'm just being honest with y'all. So I did get some grant money during the pandemic. It was a grant through the state. It wasn't that much. But at the beginning, no, I did not get any grant money. And like I said, the 2 grant people that I did have took my money and disappeared. And one of them gonna even send me a letter and tell me to cease and desist from defaming her or whatever. You took my money and ran. So anyway, life goes on. What they say la vie, whatever. But I'm actually in a group where we are having a grant class in July. So yeah, and this woman is supposed to be legit. I don't know if y'all know Sharonica, but Sharonica don't play. I love her. We like sisters from another mother now. And Sharonica gave a reference for her. So she got to be good because Sharonica don't play. So I'm taking her, it's not really a course. I guess it's like an informational session on grants. So if I find out about any grants in this informational session, y'all know how I am. I will share them with y'all. Let's see. Send me a DM. Oh, yeah. Y'all better connect. Check the DH's website always for fundings. Yeah, you can do that. Department of Health, sometimes they have things on there. I'm just telling you off my personal experience. I have not received like any grants outside of that pandemic thing that the state offered. Meetings with social workers, case managers, okay. Walk into hospitals, shelters, and clinics, emailing them, and made a Facebook page putting my flyers and brochures in the assisted living groups. So you're doing an assisted living. Okay. So have you reached out to any nursing homes? You need to be going in like nursing home open houses. You need to be connecting with nursing homes. I would say within like a 5-mile radius. You don't want to go too far. But those open houses, connecting with them, just letting them know what you do, because everybody can't afford those. Everybody can't stay there. So sometimes people be leaving. If you show up and they like you, guess what? And don't try to go to no big people. Go to like the receptionist, the activities coordinator, people like that are actually with the clients. Because guess who they gonna call when Miss JoJo can't afford that $15,000 a month or $20,000 a month? Hey, Leah, Mrs. Jones' family is looking for, that could be a referral source for you. Also, too, they have locators. Sometimes you got to pay them a fee, like half a month's rent or a month's rent. But it's good to build a relationship with like one or two, because sometimes they cut you deals if they like you and you got a nice home. And if it works out, like when people come to your home, if it works out, then you build that relationship with them. And then you say, I know you normally charge this, but would you consider doing this? You know what I'm saying? So that way, or give them like a residual. Instead of you taking the first full month, why don't we do a 12-year thing where I pay you over 12 years? Not 12 years, 12 months or something. I'm always asking people stuff. Sometimes they say no. Sometimes they say yes. It don't hurt to ask, So you just gotta be connecting. Go to some churches. Go to churches and let them know what you're doing. Big churches and small churches. Because they might know families that need, the assistance or need to move into the home. I actually got all kind of briefs and furniture and stuff just by connecting with somebody in a church. And somebody had passed away. So yeah, you just never know. Cash roll. You talking about, hey, Miss Hayes. So we should have group home conference every year. We should. Y'all want me to do that? Do y'all want me to have a group home conference? Put group home conference in the, if I get 10 people to say group home conference, y'all know I'm going to start planning for next year. Take group home conference or maybe a retreat or something. You know what I'm saying? Where we go to Punta Cana. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, if I get 10, I'm going to count them too. If I get 10 group home conferences in the comments, I'm going to start planning one. Hey, your favorite nurse, and y'all gonna help me. How about that? Y'all gonna connect, and we gonna plan this. Look, networking. Yes. Hey, Kilolo. Kilolo, you late. Nah. Networking, yes. I'm in the New York, New Jersey area. I'm ready to start with assisted living. Awesome. That's great. Yes, well, I just gave you the steps, Cash Roll. You asked me, and obviously you got the money because your name is Cash Roll. Hey, Ace Bougie. Networking if you in my area. Okay. All right. If I'm in your area. I'm in the Lou and I'm proud. Laugh out loud. Missouri girls. That's right. Hey. All right. Let's see. Anthony has a lot of group homes in New Jersey. Yes. Anthony, the investor. Yes. Yes, he does. I know. Look, I've heard of Anthony. What are the ways to obtain 90 days expense? Well, you just got to kind of do a mock budget for your home and then multiply it times 3. Basically, that's all you have to do. But it's going to take research because you need to research salaries in your area and stuff like that. Look them up online. There's all kind of things that'll give you like an average salary in your area. Yes, that's right, Hamdi. Check zoning. You have to check zoning. Hey, Cherie. So you were congratulating someone on getting their LLC, and I think you said SR. I don't know. Y'all know I'm country, so it might have been something else, and it just sounded like SR. That's that country twang. Sorry, Danny. Hey, Teresa Dixon. You're welcome, Castro. I appreciate you guys. Let's see if I got any. Let me see. You work. Okay, I got that. I stepped away for a minute. What did I miss? I said I would think about having a conference. No, I said I would have a conference if I got 10 people to type group home conference in the comments. Yes, she is. Yes, I am. I'm booked, Hamdi. Y'all know I'm booked. I think maybe end of July, maybe. It was so bomb. The work series was so bomb. People think I'm just saying that, but it really was. If you can make it to Dallas, you definitely want to tap in, grab a ticket, and meet us in Dallas. Because I already know Cleveland. You know Dwayne is a mess. Cleveland is going to be off the chain. He been already showing us stuff on the back, and I'm like, Dwayne, you be doing too much. But that's my guy. Look, that's a part of him. He like to go above and beyond. It was bomb. Saucy was there. She said it was a great time. Hamdi says, I can't wait to meet you. The anticipation is real. I know. We've been talking so much. It's crazy. It's like when you meet people, it's like me and Tahara. When I walked in and met her, it was just like we knew each other. She was like there she was there in the room before I was there. She was there before we got set up. Oh my God. And we just walked in and just hit it off. So yeah, it's good. Social media is good to connect people, but man, that touch, that seeing people in person and hanging out and just being able to, and I'm the same. I'm sorry, y'all. I know people be like, I'm the same wherever I am. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just me. I ain't got time to be trying to be nobody else. So you just got to accept me. This is how I am 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So yeah, ain't nobody got time. Oh, you're welcome, Nita. And like I said, if I find out any new information, of course, you are a smart woman. Experience is the best teacher. So true. So true. So where do you typically find locators? I would just Google locators in whatever city you're in. Or a good one to go to is A Place for Mom. Since you're doing seniors, you might want to connect with them. I know they normally are connected in different cities. A Place for Mom. Yeah, that's the name of it. Google it online. That's a good place to start. Hey, Curated. Oh, you're welcome. I will be the locator to bridge the gap. Yes. Do that. You just a plethora of skills and talents. So yeah, do it. Let's do group home conference. I only got one. Okay, I got two. Yes, do it. Danny said it. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Somebody put a retreat for premium clients. Okay. Where was I at? 8, 9. I'm 1,000 down with the retreat on the island. So I got 2 retreats and 9 conferences. Let's see. Group home, 10. I got 10. I will volunteer to plan and put it together. Are you serious? Because I hate planning stuff. So don't play with me. We going to have to connect then. She said we have 12 people that want group home conference. Hamdi done already counted up. Okay, so we going to have to talk about that when we get together. Yes, because I know Dwayne had been talking about doing a retreat, and I was talking about doing a retreat in Vegas. I know it's a few people that keep hitting me up saying, when you come to Vegas, when you come to Vegas. So, and I got a friend there with a pretty big house that looks like a resort. So I was like, we could do a little thing in there. I sent you. Okay, awesome. I'll check later. When is the Dallas event? The Dallas event is the weekend of July 13th. And Krista pinned the comment for the Eventbrite. So if you're interested in going, just make sure you click on that and secure your seat. Hey, Miss Dana. Yeah, so yeah, let's work. Y'all talking about doing the conference. Y'all look. I already told y'all I don't like planning stuff. But maybe we will. Hey, Rochelle Home. Hey, Blythley. Yeah, so we almost out. We just went over how to get your group home journey started. I know, Rochelle Holmes, you right in the thick of it. What's that song? I'm in the thick of it. You in the thick of it. Yes. Do it, GHC. Group Home Queen. No, the Group Home Conference. For behavioral health homes, what are some recommended activities to combat boredom for residents? It can be hard on them spending so much time at home. So, activities. Of course, you're going to do things like games and cards and things like that. One activity that you wouldn't think about doing, but I think it went over well with my clients, is play some music from their era. Like however old they are, play some music. And then, like put it on YouTube or something and just be playing like the playlist from 1980s or whatever. And then as the songs play, then you ask them what type of memories are do you know this song? So when you hear this song, what memory comes to mind? And then you go over each person's memory. That's an activity. People try to make activities harder, and they really enjoyed that. Then guess what? It gave them something to journal about, which was another activity. So that one activity went into another activity. So things like that, you got to kind of think outside of the box when it comes to behavioral health and different things. Yes, you want them to, walk. You want them to, or you may do a nature walk. Ask them, because some people, you never know the talents. I had a guy who was like an expert in birds. So we went on a walk. He started telling us about the different birds. That's an activity. And it was kind of interesting because he knew. So I'm saying things like that don't cost anything. But it helps people, it helps them to show you what talent and skills they have. And it helps them to share with the other people in the group home on subjects that they may not know about. So do things like that. Just get people to talking. Because you should be doing groups anyway. This could be considered a group or an activity. So just something to consider. Shavonda got GHC. Y'all, group home conference? It can definitely be a retreat. Right. Hey, Neil. Yes. So, yeah. WSOP going on in Vegas right now. What's WSOP? Because I don't know what that is. Vegas is good because the plane tickets are good. What's the T trying to work on Vegas? I don't know. Maybe we'll do a conference next year, a retreat at the end of this year. Something like that. Confirm. We going to Vegas then. Oh, y'all just go confirm. We going to Vegas. All right. Okay. So I guess I'm going to have to get something together in Vegas. But Don't let me get some stuff together in Vegas and I come and tell y'all what it's gonna be, and people complaining. You hear me? Don't do that. Don't do that to me, because y'all know stuff costs. So if I get something together and it's nice, don't come to me with no complaints. All I want to hear is, where do I buy my ticket? That's all I want to hear. Hey, Jerry Deals. Sound like we going to Vegas. Everybody want to go to Vegas. Yoga is a good activity. Yes, yoga is too. Or stretching. You can actually put on videos and you can just have them stretch. You can have them do chair exercises. We done did all that in our homes. So those are different things that you can do that don't cost you anything. Not that you said that it couldn't cost, but I'm just saying, if people are at home, these are the type of things you want to do. We actually started a garden, did the little garden beds. We had them help us build them, and then we started a garden in the backyard. So that could be something, and they love that. When the stuff start growing, oh my gosh. And then they got to eat it. So that's something you can do too. And I know if we can grow something in Arizona, I know where you at, you can grow something. Yep, you can do outside and indoor activities. Hey, Cleves. Self-care activities. Yes, you don't really have to go to a spa too. Get you some of those foot things and let people soak their feet. And then let them put lotion on their own feet, because I'm not going to put lotion on their feet. Somebody said group homes in Atlanta are terrible. Not all group homes. Not all of them. There are some bad group homes, yes. But the people that I know, the people that I've helped, don't have no bad group homes. Oh my gosh. World Series of Poker. Yeah, you could do poker. So, yeah. But, yeah, you guys, well, it has been great. It has been wonderful. I so appreciate you guys. We had fun tonight. So, we already know that we planning a retreat in Vegas, and we planning a conference somewhere. I don't know yet. Hey, Millie. So, yeah, so I guess that's what we got out of. And I think we did assist a couple of people with getting the first initial steps to doing their group home. All right. So, like I said, those of you who asked, if you DM mentorship, you will receive the link. You can go ahead and join the mentorship. And then if you also ask for, and don't everybody be doing it, just a couple of people that asked me for the regulations, the regulatory agency, you can DM regulations to my DMs. All right. Hey, Anthony. All right, you guys. It's been wonderful. It's been great. Winning Wednesday. I love it. So, yeah. Should you set up your group home as a nonprofit or a for-profit? It's up to you. It's totally up to you. I don't give legal advice. I didn't do it as a nonprofit. So that would kind of be a decision that you and whoever's giving you legal advice would have to come up with. But all right, you guys, I am going to, it's 7:28. So until next Wednesday, and if you haven't joined the Group Home Millionaires group on Facebook, make sure you join that. The work series, the link is right there if you're wanting to go to the work series. And then, like I said, if you're wanting to do the mentorship, go ahead and DM us and we'll get you taken care of. You are so welcome. You guys know what I always say. Be a blessing to someone else. Good night.